Hey guys, Andy Yen, spoken label. Yeah, well, I've got some kind of electricity running in the actual article living room now after the bulb going in the first half. Now I've got a little lamp at the top of my laptop, which I use for when I'm in other rooms. It's a bit darker, so I've got to plug that in, so it looks a bit more reasonable now. But we are still here with the fantastic, my friend Lucy Beth. Lucy's going to do a few bits and pieces for us now. I am fully looking forward to this. Take it away, my friend.
Thank you so much, Andy, my friend. So, folks, I'm going to open with one of my favourite poems that I've written. This piece is called Nachtflecht. Screeching, skirling breaks like a siren's cry, filled up roads as I went driving by in a motor. It was a bit of a stoter. Jack Frost had cursed my pathway, and he is here to see it nicht. Black ice breadcrumb spots strain and cheats my secht. A diva was using my heed to play a drums, death metal snares with thuds, claps, bums. Attack hopes at air. Push you to brain fog. Deep-nebbed breaths eustachian tube lums. After another deep breath, I expect to feel clean. Soon I'll be back hame awa wi the fairies to dream. Instead there was an almighty dunt the button from a scream! Something has walloped a St Andrew's Cross style scar into the side window o' my witch cackling car. A snabba? A tree brunch? Steen? A chucky? I ride until the dark nacht, but curiosity kills me. I reverse a car, and in a ditch, among a stour squash techt, was a brecht plumage o simply pure white. A hullet. On its maiden flecht, first flee a waffy mam, clattered to the grun. In an attempt at playing minister, I adopt a kind, sympathetic haze. Guilt interrupts my prayer. This natural being manslaughter captured grim reaper's gaze. A wing death rattles a final plea to heaven. Time of death, early morn, 1:37. Tender tangerine-eyed tutor, fae fluffy-formed cloud, to burst bloody splutter. Warm hate water bottle of wings pressed against my chest, it stings. Twa united earthly companions fleeing with different wings. Oor meeting bad planned, wrong place, wrong nicht. My presence got in a way of your first flecht. Your chirps, hoots, and twit-to-woos are reserved only for the wisdom of the roadside woods. A life I have robbed of you. Your maybes, ifs, woods, and coods. Your book-like radiance warranted ye a fairy tale burial. Final moment of grace, poetic goodnight, ephemeral. But until the dark nicht I fled, fearing the cries of your mother when she found out you were dead. Thank you, folks. So that was a piece called Nachtflecht, and for those of you that don't know, a hullet is an owl. So that was about a unfortunate incident that I had with an owl, and it was just bad timing, unfortunately. Nothing could have been done. I'm going to give you a wee extract of My Name is Isabel now. This is towards the start of the show. Isabel is talking about life on the farm, the ferm where she lived, and she describes her first encounter with James. He was her lover. In yonder bothy, they would skirl the ballads raucously, and some of them had hidden, dirty meanings, for the situations were cloudy. The young lovers would meet past midnight after a wee bit o' old Dutch courage, and in the stable be a dark, quiet corner for true love they would forage. In the high they would spend time, and their love it would be pouring among the smell of leather harness and fresh Clydesdale urine. We are these new labourers for company. My soul started singing, I was nae longer lonely. E'en I liked, I kept secret. I prayed to God they'd approach me. And God was listening, answered my prayer. James looked stracht at me and simply just stared. Nae just eens, a puckly at times, twice. Loon was gentle, genuinely nice. Dachelain in his plaid shirt and bonnet, like a strab he was delicious, aye, he was the hale punnet. Eventually, when it was just the twa of us, I got to ken him sincerely. Aboot his future plans he did tell me. He wanted a firm o' his ain, so he had to learn his craft, so the ae day niche to a big checkbook payment James's name would be autographed. I did fairly fa for Jamesy. He surely kent a thing or twa aboot Clydesdales. He was soft and gentle, stroked their heads as they drunk out of their pails. James had the horses drinking fae the trough. I could see they was getting bored. I was feared they micht cut off. I knew James didna ken a the firm's hidey holes like I did, so my information to him I gid. He should come with me, as I kent a wee nook doon be the burren o' Kearney. The horses could eat along grass, and out a burren hae a drinkie. Be the water we could spend a while. I asked if he would walk over with me. In amongst the long green grass, the bunks of the reed roses was playing in my heed. This situation had nae cause for concern, but it was a tricky een to read. Again, he spoke about his future, his aspirations to bide in a steading, wi' a fertile quine be his side, the parks he would be treading. Was he just a bit awkward and trying to be romantic? Or am I just the our thinker sort and being our muckle pedantic? Before I could ask what his intentions were, he got in close, a pounce-like move. Thank you, folks. So that was a wee extract from My Name is Isabel there, and thank you, Andy, for having me for this wonderful,
Brilliant
wonderful
stuff.
discussion.
I was totally engrossed in both pieces and Lucy. Absolutely tremendous. Now, obviously, I've got to ask you about My Name is Isabella for your staging of it, because I've done directing before now. One of my other things I've done in the past in the theatre. What was the staging like for your show when you did this last year at Edinburgh?
The staging was minimalistic. I just had a microphone in front of me and I was using my gestures and body language to paint the story. I would love to develop My Name is Isabel in the future so that I have some music and lighting behind it.
Yeah, I could see that straight away. Think, oh, we've lost you. Have we lost you, Lucy?
Let's try that now.
Yeah.
Am I back?
Yeah. Perfect, yeah. Well, it's a bit cursed this production today, isn't it? The electricity going on me when your microphone ain't going. But yeah,
My microphone seems to be flashing a red light, so I don't know what's going on there. Maybe, like you say, maybe we're being haunted by a techno
yeah,
ghost,
yeah,
Andy.
yeah. Who knows, right? You tell us a bit more about your plans and how you would develop this performance for you if you perform again with music and dancing and stuff.
Oh, I love the rawness of the show with where it's at right now, but I would love to collaborate with some musicians. I'm a musician myself, but to have somebody compose some music to carry the piece would be so beautiful. I would love to work with a technician so that we have some different colours of lighting, perhaps a videographer as well, so there's some visuals being projected on the back too. I certainly have ideas of what I would like to do. And like so many other creatives, I'm in discussions with folk about making that happen and applying for funding applications. Some funding applications have come back successful, which is a great start, but I need to keep on grafting so that we can give it the foundation that it deserves.
Brilliant. Good luck with definitely. Please keep me informed again because I said I've had to engross me today with that definitely. So I could definitely see you doing an audio version of that as well in the future, just up your voice alone there, so both pieces. So thank you again today, Lucy. Really enjoyed this, despite the technical issues we've had in a few parts of it. But thank you again.
I've loved it, Andy.
Me too.
Thank you
Me too.
so much.
Me too. Okay, folks, I'm now going to quietly disappear in a few minutes to go and try and get the electricity fixed in here. And I think Lucy's going to put her microphone back on charge again. What a bizarre podcast, but it's been tremendous anyway. So thank you again, Lucy. Okay, folks, as Don Callis over at AEW Wrestling says, stay safe and stay over, and we will see you all next